So, simple one, what's an intangible asset? You know, what we mean here is opposed to a normal tangible asset. Right, okay, first thing to remember, it's non-monetary, as these monetary assets tend to be financial assets such as receivables, etc. So they're not monetary. The other thing is that they are identifiable. Now, identifiable can be quite tricky, so this is where you need to pay attention. Identifiable means, firstly, that it's one of two things. One, that it's separable, and separable means it can be sold or rented on its own, as opposed to being part of a business. So, for example, if you've got a brand that can be sold on its own, then great, that can be an intangible asset. But if the brand is really within the business and can't be sold on its own, then it can't be an intangible asset. So it must be something that can be willing to be sold on its own. Or it could also just arise from a legal right, such as you might have a taxi license, for example, that maybe you can't sell on, but obviously it does bring you in money, so the asset arises from a legal right, it legally allows you to be a taxi driver, and so therefore that would be an intangible asset. So, just to recap then, it needs to be non-monetary, it needs to be identifiable, and identifiable means one of two things, either that you can sell it separately on its own, or that it arises from a legal right. And then I guess finally, the one that we all know, that it can't be physical, because if it is, it would actually be under IS 16 PPE.